Hello everyone, I am Pramit Shubhomik and my fellow colleagues are Shamrat Deb and Shubhroji Sen. We will be discussing about why an organization requires human resource management. Before discussing the core points, we will see how it all started, how the concept emerged and who started it. Then we will be discussing about the objectives of human resource management. And the rest 6 points will be discussed by my fellow colleagues, Shubhrodhi Sen and Shamrat Dev. Let us see how it all emerged. Who started human resource management's concept? Robert Owen and Charles Babbage. They are the two men who started this concept of human resource management during Industrial Revolution. We have four cores of human resource management which totally defines the human resource management concept. The first core is maintaining this work environment. Work environment is really important for the employees to work efficiently and their productivity goes up. The second point is maintaining the payroll and salaries of the employees. Third point is creating an opportunity for an individual, equal opportunity for an individual. It is really important, at least in my eyes. And then to motivate the employees so that they can give their 100% to bring out their productivity. Human resource management is really important. That was the definition. Let us dive into the objectives and let us see what are the core objectives of human resource management. Human resource management team is really essential for an organization to maintain the work culture, the working environment, the payroll, and several things. We will be discussing each and every point in a detailed overview. Before that, we will be discussing why an human resource management team is required for an organization. Human resource management team is an essential department for each and every organization, because if an organization wants to hire for a specific job specification or description, the human resource management team will help the organization to select or elect proper candidate who is eligible for that criteria. For example, if an candidate is applying for programming languages or IT department, human resource management team will make sure that the candidate is having the knowledge which is required by the company. Human resource management team not only hires employee, it also maintains the organizational structure, the hierarchy of an organization. Human resource management team not only hires employee or provides them their payroll. Human resource management team also works on training. Training is provided to each and every employee to upskill their knowledge. It helps the organization also, as an organization does not require to hire each and every candidate for each and every specific job description. The existing employee can be trained, groomed and upskilled so that they can work on several other tasks. It is cost effective. So human resource management team is really important for an organization. It also maintains a healthy work environment so that each and every employee is happy to work with the organization. If anything which is inappropriate is happening in an organization, human resource management works on it as soon as possible and try to curtail the problem as soon as possible, because it really affects the productivity of an employee. All these major points are considered because human resource management team is required for all these major points. The rest of the points will be discussed by Shubhrodhi Sen, who will be discussing more in depth about human resource management Why an organization require human resource management?
Thank you for handing over. Today I will discuss the key concept of recruitment, selection and the best practices. First, recruitment. Recruitment is the process of finding probable candidates and inclining them to bid for the verified position in the company. On the other hand, selection is the process of finding workers among the waiting candidates and providing them a position in the company. In this, few important processes which need to be addressed is having the right job description and specification. In job description, collecting job-related data to advertise for a particular job helps in attracting, targeting, recruiting and selecting the right job candidate for the right job. Selecting right candidate for the right job. It helps to determine what needs to be delivered and clarifies what employers are supposed to do if selected for a particular job. It gives the recruiter a clear view of what kind of candidate is required by a particular department and also clarifies who will report to whom. The information which required are such as job title, job location, report to and of employee, job summary, nature and objective of the job, task and duty to be performed, working conditions, machine tools and equipment to be used by a prospective worker and hazards involved in it. Machine tools and equipment to be used by a worker and hazardous involved in it. Now job specification, also known as employer specification. It helps to select the most appropriate candidate for a particular job by helping the recruiter understand what level of qualification, quality and set of characteristics should be present in a candidate. By giving detailed information about job responsibility, desired technical and physical skills, conversation abilities like education, specific qualities, level of experience, physical, emotional, technical and communication skills required to perform a job and responsibility involved in a job and other unusual sensitive demands. It also includes general health, mental health, intelligence, aptitude, memory, judgment, leadership skills, emotional ability, adaptability, flexibility, value and ethics, memory and creativity and etc., which are described on the basis of job description and job specification. Helps candidate analyze whether are eligible to apply for a particular job vacancy or not. Now when we talk about recruitment, it is necessary to understand what type of recruitment we are implying, as there are two types of recruitment, internal and external. Internal recruitment is where the business looks to fill the vacancy from within the existing workforce. And external recruitment is when business looks for vacancy from any suitable applicants. And external recruitment is when business looks for vacancy from any suitable applicants outside the business, which is much more important than the other one, as this company is a startup. Best practice demonstration of effective recruitment is changing employers' brand rapidly using TV ads. Most of the message channel where a company can change information covering the employer's brand are unfortunately primarily seen only by active prospectors. To improve your brand image among 80% of the population, your company must place the message where non-active job seekers will see it. And the most innovative way to do so quickly is through employers' brand building TV ads. The best example of this approach is the ad run by General Electric. Their going ads helps to shift the image of GE so that it would be seen as it would be viewed as a technology company. Because many firms need to change their stand image and get the prospectors to view the firm as a fast-moving company driven by technology. The company should consider utilizing TV ads because they result in an 8-time increase in applicants at GE. Another best practice of recruitment would be social media recruitment, where your recruitment ad would be covering both active and non-active job seekers. The key reason would be the ownership of stock firm among the majority of the population and the familiarity with their latest trend. For example, Marriott Career Page has 1.2 million likes, 4 times more than the Facebook career page. And with its social media and with its social media profile, they effectively highlight its community culture. They effectively highlight its community culture. This practice of recruitment would be an excellent choice for our company. This practice of this practice of recruitment would be an excellent choice for your company, considering low cost and effectiveness. Now, the best practice of selection. Number one is access cognitivity. It is the best predictor of job performance in the overall industry. It is a pre-job test to evaluate the candidate wider range of mental prospects. Second one is evaluating learning ability, the skill of learning from past experience and applying it on the current scenario. According to the level of skill, the candidate can be selected. Third one is situational judgment test, where a situation is presented to the candidate, where they will be judged and selected according to the performance. And the other, like job knowledge test and employee integrity, and are the best practices. Rest of the point will be discussed by Samrat.
Speaking of equality and diversity in recruitment and selection, it is of utmost importance for an organization to maintain equality and diversity among the employees. Chartered Institute of Personal Development states that it is important for an organization to have a HR which looks after the employees and values each individual equally. Equality and diversity within the organization brings together variety of perspectives, backgrounds, values, and beliefs. The Equal Opportunities Act 2010 states that managing diversity is one of the most important roles of any HR professional. The Equality Act also states anti-discrimination laws such as discrimination against age, disability, gender, race, and religion. The organization should also not be homophobic or gender biased. For an instance, many organizations tend to hire less of female employees because they may start a family or quit the job. This should be avoided and an alternative must be chalked out for a win-win situation. Also, the organization should not spread or lead to the growth of any kind of hatred within it. Through equality and diversity, biasness can be controlled. Equality of opportunity can seem quite a complex area, and recruiters and employees can often look at it from a defensive legal compliance position. Diversity takes a wider and more positive outlook. There is still a need to ensure discrimination and stereotyping play no part in the recruitment and selection process. But as important is valuing differences between people and understanding the positive benefits for the organization of employing a diverse range of talented people. Similarly, it is important for an organization to follow ethical policies during recruitment and selection. For an instance, it is unethical for an organization to falsely advertise about recruitment criterion and expected job roles or commit fake promises to prospective employees like certain verbal offers during the interview round. The organization must not promote positive discrimination to address the imbalances within their employees. It is important to have equality and diversity in the recruitment process because, to some extent, recruitment is the first point of contact between a prospective candidate and the organization. If the candidate senses a feeling of equality and diversity during the process of recruitment, it is when their faith over the organization will increase. There should be a same criterion against which all the candidates are evaluated, and also there should be an interview panel so that the views of more than one person are taken into consideration when deciding on who is being recruited. These are some minor effects of equality and diversity in recruitment. Moving on, employees can be rest assured that they have equal opportunities for promotion and progression, and that they are only being assessed on their performance and measurable merits. To sum it up,
We have discussed in this presentation about the history of the human resource, its purpose and objective, delivery models, internal structures, relations within organizations. We have also discussed about key concepts and best practices for effective recruitment and selection and the importance of equality, diversity, and ethical consideration during the process of recruitment and selection. We have tried to explain the importance of having a human resource function within an organization and the benefits of introducing the function within the organization. It is thus understandable through the points discussed in this presentation that human resource is definitely essential for an organization if it wants to survive in the long run. Thank you.